Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, R-Squad, and I'm back finally with a statue unboxing video. It's been ages, but this one isn't one of my pre-orders, obviously. This is an older piece. I think it's about a year old. But I was just perusing the Facebook marketplace in the statue groups, and I saw a fellow collector selling one of these, so I jumped on it right away. It was a good price. When I first saw this was released last year by Prime One Studios, I had it in the cart, ready to check out. When I checked out, shipping was almost half of the cost of the statue. So this statue was, I think, was like 980 US, and shipping was 450. It was like at the peak of the pandemic, 450 US to buy it. Yeah, so I came to my senses, my financial senses, and I just emptied the cart. I was like, no, this is not going to happen. But because I found this guy lived in the US, I jumped on it right away. And it just arrived literally about an hour ago at about 3:36. So yeah, this is the Prime One Studios Predator City Hunter. It's a 1/4 scale, I believe. This is the front of the box here. This is the side of the box, silent, invisible, invincible? Really? Invincible, huh? The Ultimate Hunter. This time, Los Angeles, 1997. And what's cool about this statue is it's actually 97. Number 97 of 400. So that's pretty cool, right? A little bit of damage on the box here. Hopefully everything is okay. It didn't have a brown shipper, so the collector, he built a box for me. And it is a very solid box, so we'll see how it goes. And yeah, that's the other side of the box, and that's another one with precautions and whatnot. But yeah, there wasn't, I got it for a really good price. There's only 2 issues with it, I believe. I think the netting on his knee, it's sort of like split. Just one piece. I'm sure I can probably fix that. And a chip on, I think, the Unmasked Portraits Dread, one of the dreadlocks. Yeah, and that's easy for me to fix. Like a little paint chip, I'll just paint it black, and you know, no one will ever notice that. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the styrofoam out of here. I'm going to open it up, and we're gonna see what's inside. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I got this heavy thing out of the box, and it came right on the top. We found some instructions. I think this can be, I'm sorry, I forgot to say that this is the wall art version. So it can be hung, it can be displayed on the table, and it shows you how different pieces go on. This piece will go on if you're going to wall hang it, and that base will go on if you're going to just table display it. I'm thinking I'm going to wall hang it because I'm running out of space. I'm still waiting for my Modular cases to come in. It keeps getting pushed back. They keep blaming supply chain and the pandemic. You know, whatever. So I feel like I'm just going to mount it on the wall just so I have space over in the back wall there. All right, what else here? It says Fugitive Predator life size. Cool. I think the collector I bought it from has one of these, and he accidentally included this in my box. So I might contact him and send it back because this is always nice to have. Like, even though I didn't really like the Fugitive Predator, I really like this life-size bust. It's pretty cool. Very, very detailed. Okay, and then the assembly instructions here. It shows you what's inside the box. Which is really cool. This is not the deluxe version, this is just the regular version. The deluxe version, the only difference is it comes with the hand instead of it comes with the hand holding the spear, but also another hand holding the auto disc, which I would never have displayed it like that anyways. The spear is just so much more, has so much more presence. And that's what he held when he was on top of this like griffin statue ledge thing, which is really, really cool. All right. Removal instructions. I'm not sure why it shows this all cut out in the back here. I guess they're showing that it's hollow in there, because that's where the screw mounts are. So that's strange. But yeah, here it just shows how to assemble it. But we can figure this out because we are statue veterans, right? Okay. Oh, I guess this is just showing you where to measure. Yeah. All right, so let's start opening this box, shall we? That is everything inside the box here. Nothing looks broken. I don't see little bits floating around. Here's the head here. This one looks like the masked portrait. That one looks like the unmasked portrait. Let's pull the masked portrait out. You know what? It's not that heavy. Compared to the sideshow head, this is actually quite light. You're supposed to be able to put batteries in this. There's a button right here. I'll show you guys this unmasked head. It is pretty big. That's where you turn it on and off. There's a button right here. I think you can pull this off. Watch, I'm gonna drop this onto the floor. Okay, the magnets are pretty strong, so I'm gonna wait till I have it somewhere secure. Or actually, maybe if I do it just over the box here. There we go. It just needs 2 AAA batteries, and that is your faceless Predator there. It doesn't come with a stand to display the alternative head, but I ordered one from a gentleman in Australia. He makes them out of polystone. He paints it, it's like the same color as the base, this base theme. That'll come hopefully in a week or so, but I will do another video of that. But what you can do is you can also display this mask, just this pulled off mask part on, I guess, the base or something, or if you're table mounting it, because you don't want to wall mount and have down the base and it slides off and falls and breaks on the floor, because that would be very, very sad. All right, let's put that back there. I'll get some AAAs after. Put that there. This is the hand that goes onto the perch. Really cool. Lots of detail. Like, it almost looks like actual copper, metal, bronze, or whatever on here. The paint is done very, very well. I think the only complaint that some collectors had is some of these dots are actually done with decals or like hydro dipping to get it, or I don't know how they did it. They didn't actually paint each dot, which is, I find, it's a little lazy on their part. But I heard that if you rub too hard, that some of the dots actually come off, and some owners of the statue had to mix black paint to try to get that matte finish and dot the dots back. All right, so that's that one hand there. I believe this is the other gauntlet for the staff holding hand. You can see the blades are retracted in there. It would have been cool if they were, you know, they came out and he's still holding the spear, but no matter on that. It's pretty cool that you can still see them in there though. This one looks like the plasma caster, and the plasma shoulder cannon, whatever you guys want to call it. Really cool. This is definitely more sleek than the Jungle Hunters. But the City Hunter, he's more of like a younger Predator, so he has less trophies. Like, if you saw the Jungle Hunter, he was more decorated with his skulls across his like chest and stuff. I did, however, buy on eBay this the original Sideshow Predator quarter scale. Somebody who had some extra, like the necklace and the sash of bones, so I just bought that, and I was just going to display it on him because I thought it looked really cool. I mean, it's been since '97, right? So he had to have gotten more kills if he was resurrected from the dead. Who knows? But I just like to have all those little trinkets on his neck. And this is the extra disc. It's very light, feels like plastic. That can be, I think it's magnetized onto his side. It's cool that you can take it in and out. And that's it there. Okay, next, this is the base. If you wanted to table display it, it's quite heavy. See, 97 to 400, awesome. There. This is the piece. Oh, very slippery. I have no grip in my hand. That's the piece if you're going to wall mount it, it would just magnetize onto the bottom. And has some weight to it, but it's light as well. I guess you don't want it to just kind of fall off while it's like wall hung. It would have been cool, now that I'm looking at this, is if there was an option to just put this, if you're going to table mount it and not use this because this would be in the box, is you would just put this on here and then you could remove this part and there would be a keyhole there and you can key the extra head in it. That would have been freaking awesome. But they didn't think of that. So instead, whatever head you don't use, you have to leave in the box unless you buy that custom made alternate portrait stand that I bought from a gentleman in Australia. Can't wait for that to come. But that would have been really cool. That was like a wasted opportunity on their part. Okay, next piece here is the spear. This thing is huge actually, holy cow. It is almost the whole length of the box. Geez, look at that. Really nice detail. Really like that, actually. Cool, but this thing's massive. All right, and then we'll do the unmasked portrait. I'm very excited about this one, actually. Oh, look at those quills. Oh man, that looks phenomenal. Look at that. He is one good looking mother. You know the rest. But the quills look great on him. The dreads look good. That like open mandibles, his eyes look great. Like even the gloss inside there. That looks awesome. And then there was supposed to be a chip. Oh, there's the chip right there. I think that's it right there. That is nothing. That's not even a chip. That's like just missing paint. If I just touch that with paint, no one will be the wiser. But of course, if I do end up selling it, which I probably won't because I love this thing already, I would tell somebody that I've touched that up. Yeah, amazing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, and then we have, that's the body. This is the base here. This thing is huge. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera. I do not know how to pull this thing out without dropping it onto everything else. This is nice. Wow, I really like the finish on it. Look at that. Really does look like a bronze statue. I thought I heard something rattling in there. It is hollow, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was something in there. Wow. That's the bottom there. So you either peg it into the solid base for table mounting or you magnetize the other base if you're going to wall mount. And I will probably wall mount. That looks awesome here. Hopefully that's very secure. 4 screws, that should be very secure. Even if one went and they're not all going to go, I'll just find a stud and then I'll use a very heavy duty anchor for the other one. So I don't have to worry about this. But that is great. Wow. While I'm here, probably because like for now we're gonna do it on the Lazy Susan table. I'll show you how this. Oh wow, that magnet is strong. That was actually quite shocking. Yeah, so that's how it goes on there. So that's how it would look if it was mounted onto a wall. Oof. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is, I'm not gonna put this back in because I'm not gonna get it back out. We're going to reset up the camera and we're gonna start assembling this on the table. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Hopefully this will all fit into frame. Sorry for the sun, it's coming in. It was raining all day. I don't understand why all of a sudden the sun wanted to come out. We're having floods everywhere in the city, so go figure, right? So that is the base there. We're going to take this, peg it into there. Just use my finger just to kind of guide it into that peg. And then it just goes down like so. That is definitely hollow in there. Huh. Not sure if there's actually supposed to be a peg hole, but it's just a key. Like it's just empty. There's no space in there. And you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to show you guys this body when I was unboxing this. I was just too excited. Okay, so here we go. This is the body here. He is one big fella. But yeah, the keyhole just has something like this, but it doesn't actually have like an actual peg. So I gotta ask some other collectors out there to see what's going on with that. But wow. There's his bone trophy there. Kind of looks like a jaw bone of something. Yeah, all right, let's peg him in. I've obviously watched videos of people assembling this, so I am going to be smart. I am going to peg in his hand that goes onto the head here, and I'm just going to peg him in like so. I guess it doesn't need that little peg hole. And this is where it was missing a little bit of the netting there. That is fine, that's nothing. I could just probably draw a black line going down. I don't think anyone's gonna notice this. And oh, something really cool that I forgot to mention is this previous collector who owned this statue, he added these leather, oh no, it fell out. These leather straps here to make it look more movie accurate, because this one didn't have it. I think he just pushed it up in there. I think during travel it probably jarred it loose. But I will figure that out after. I'll figure it out now. Not exactly sure where it goes or how he did it. Maybe just kind of stuffed it in there. I might not even use this piece because I have those bones coming in. But it's a really nice extra touch that he did there. So that's, I'm not sure if it's supposed to go there or it's supposed to go here. It's supposed to go across his chest here, right? Yeah, I'll figure that out later. But it's really cool. He even added the leather down here. So it kind of like continues with this pouch here, because he did all these leather straps here. It's really, really cool. Really, really nice little touch. That's probably something I would have done too. Oh, you can see here, this is his net gun here. That's pretty sweet. All right, so we're gonna add like that there. And had his spear. It's close to there, but lots of clearance, so we're okay. Wow. I mean, there's really not much to this statue. That's the auto disc here, and that just goes right here. You just kind of like match up where these holes go. Put it there. And then, of course, his plasma caster just pegs into his shoulder here. There's no metal peg or anything on that. It just kind of just pressure fits onto there. Interesting. Yeah. There's like no metal peg that you can just like peg in. It just, unless that broke. That doesn't look like there's anything in there. Oh, who knows? That's something I'm gonna have to look up online too. That's it there. And then we will do the mass portrait. But first, I think I'll need to get some batteries. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some batteries. 2 AAAs. The previous owner said he's never tested it. So who knows if it's actually gonna work or not. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to peg the head. Ooh, really gets in the way of this gun. So maybe you peg in the gun after. That's right there. Wow, that's very, very close. Okay, let's put in these. I'm not even sure what lights up the eyes, maybe. The eyes can flash. Or is it the laser? The laser. And it doesn't work. So, oh no, it does work. It's on right there. And it just has 2 holes. I'm pretty sure it's a tri-aiming thing. So I don't know. That looks like it would be easy to do anyways. I would just get a very small drill bit and I would drill a 3rd hole in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just 2. Just 2. That's so stupid. You could have drilled another one. Maybe if they were worried about structural integrity. Maybe some they did 3. But I'm gonna try. Who knows? Or maybe I won't. I'm a little scared now thinking about it. But I don't know if you guys can see up close here the mesh in the eyes. It's really nice little touch there. And then we can turn that off there. Cool. So let's make this faceless predator have a face. Stick that on there. And that looks awesome. Wow, see how big that spear is? Like, it doesn't even fit into frame. But he looks fantastic. Wow. And he's big. He's a big boy. Little turn. You guys can see everything. Wow. That looks amazing. Okay, so we're gonna do the unmasked portrait now. Just trying to be as careful as possible. See, and then it's really hard, like if you don't have another stand for this, where are you gonna put it, right? Like, thank God the box is here and I can just place it in the box. But here is the unmasked portrait. Magnets are very, very strong. And that is the unmasked portrait there. Man, I love this. Like I'm going to display him unmasked, but I know it's more movie accurate with him masked. But it just looks so good unmasked. Like the detail. I mean, there's detail in the mask too, but I mean, nothing like this, like the translucent mandibles, the teeth, the veins inside his mouth. It just looks so good. Wow. I am very, very impressed with this piece. I'm super, super happy with it. It's come a long way since the Jungle Hunter from Sideshow, which I sold. Again, I have all these pre-orders coming in, and I need to make some room. So I just sold them and shipped them out like 2 days ago, just before this guy came. So, and plus that keeps the wife happy as well. So happy wife, happy life, happy collection. Still get to buy stuff, so can't complain about that. All right, so I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and we're going to do some close-ups. All right, so see you in a bit. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry if it's a little shaky, but this is the only way I can get up close and personal with this thing. I just noticed this is actually not damaged. This is kind of like oxidation. They're trying to make it look like it oxidized, giving this like bronze or copper some patina there. It looks really cool. This is meant to just be displayed from the front if you're tabletop. Well, even if you did it on the wall, it's just front. But stellar detail on this, even like the little rivets in it. It looks like actual solid panels and folded bent panels riveted in. Even with like, you know, like kind of oxidation from water dripping down where the seams are and stuff is really cool. The weld marks here, really, really well done. Very impressed with that. Yeah, jeez. Okay, and then moving up, that's like the Predator's hand there, just resting on there. Go around here, that's his knee. This is the piece where you can pop off. I don't know if I can get my fingers in there. Oh yeah, I can. To pop it off there, and you can see the detail in there. Really, really cool. And then it magnetizes back in. Nice. Gratuitous bum shot there. It's very bumpy. I don't know if that's like monkeypox or something. Just kidding, it's not. Be safe out there, guys. That is his little trophy there, little jawbone I think it is, and this is those extra straps that the previous collector added, which is so cool. I think it looks so good there. And this is the sash that he added, which should go up like across here. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to make it attach better there. But for now, I'll just let it drop down. Where is it? Yes, this is that missing part here. You can kind of see where it kind of tore. Yeah, I'll just probably just draw a black line down that way. It'll be fine. Some really nice gloss finishing on Predator's skin there underneath the netting. This is really, really nice. Tons of detail everywhere. Moving on to his shoulder armor there. Even his plasma caster looks good, even has some like little oxidation there as well. Moving to the back here, armor looks excellent. I would love to hang like a bloody skull with the spinal cord hanging from his back. That would be really cool. We probably wouldn't see it because this is mainly like front display. Yeah, and then moving up to his gauntlet here, we showed you earlier with the claws retracted in there. This is the spear here. You can see how some people, they were complaining that it was touching. Mine has quite a bit of space, 2-3 millimeters. I think it's good enough. His hand there. Spear has tons of detail all the way up to the tip there. And of course we are now in right up close in his face. You can guys see right inside there. I mean, up close in like using this macro kind of like distance, you know, like it doesn't look, it looks, you know, just drawn in, but at a distance, it really, really looks awesome. Eyes look great. The black around the eyes. He just looks so focused and so menacing. Looks great. The gloss on the mandibles, on the tusks, on the teeth is amazing. The quills on the head, they did quite a good job. I mean, they could have probably did the black further in there. Again, I think these were all stickers anyways. However they did it, they had to like line it up perfectly versus when they hand paint. I mean, there's probably issues with hand painting too, but I feel like there's a higher level of precision and care when stuff is more, when it's hand painted. Dreads here look good. The rings on the dreads look great. Yeah, I think this looks pretty awesome. All right, so I'm gonna switch the head to the mask portrait, and we'll do some close-ups of that too. Okay, so I'll be right back. All right, so here we have the masked portrait. Once you have the unmasked portrait on and then you put on the mask, it's just not quite as impressive. I mean, it looks great, but just not as much detail and presence as the unmasked portrait, even though this is more accurate. Yeah, for this, more movie accurate for this scene. It's really cool. The back of the head there, the dreads, it looks awesome. And then for some reason when I put the mask on, or if it just jingles a little bit, the light doesn't work. So I'm not even gonna bother with it. Batteries leak, even though if I put in lithiums in there. But that like little light up feature in there is just not something that I really care for, especially when it's only 2. If I had it on and people were like, oh, I thought he had 3 dots, and I don't want to spend the time to explain that. But yeah, that's it, guys. This is the Prime 1 Studio Predator 2 City Hunter. That's my unboxing video. I hope you liked and enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. Really appreciate that you guys are watching and following. And hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, happy collecting. See ya. Bye.